Hello, welcome to the Tiresias Twins YouTube channel. For all things puzzle and quiz related, I hope you enjoy the SYTYKA quiz. SYTYKA stands for So You Think You Know About. The quizzes will cover one of 10 categories, and each quiz will be on a specific topic within that category. The categories are history, sport, music, science, film, literature, television, my worst subject, geography, nature, and finally, art. The category this time is science. The format for the quizzes will always be the same. 15 multiple choice questions with the answer following each question. The incorrect options can also provide some interesting facts which I hope you find appealing. So, you think you know about the solar system? The specific quiz number will appear on the top left-hand corner of the quiz as you view the video. This is quiz W4001 in the science category. Please keep a note of the quiz number and also note your score. You can log your score and see how you do month to month against both yourself and others. I'll explain how to go about logging your scores at the end of the quiz. Here we go, and the best of luck to you. Question 1. How long does it take for light to travel from our Sun and reach the Earth, approximately? Is the answer A. 8 milliseconds, B. 8 seconds, C. 8 minutes, or D. 8 hours? Your 6 seconds thinking time starts now. And the answer is C. Approximately 8 minutes. As a lifelong member of the Nerderati, I feel no embarrassment in going through the calculation. The Sun is approximately 93 million miles from Earth. Light travels at the constant of 186,000 miles per second. Therefore, for light to travel 93 million miles would take approximately 500 seconds. 93 million divided by 186,000. 500 seconds equates to 8.33 minutes, or 8 minutes 20 seconds. Approximately 8 minutes. Question 2. Between which two planets does the asteroid belt lie, sometimes called the main asteroid belt? Does it lie between A. Mars and Jupiter, B. Jupiter and Saturn, C. Saturn and Uranus, or D. Uranus and Neptune? Your 6 seconds thinking time starts now. And the answer is A. The belt lies between Mars and Jupiter. The asteroid belt is a donut-shaped collection of small, by astronomical standards, irregularly shaped bodies, either asteroids or dwarf planets, all orbiting the Sun. The asteroid belt marks the boundary between the rock planets closer to the Sun and the gas and ice giants further away. Question 3. Which dwarf planet is nearest to Earth? Is it A. Pluto, B. Eris, C. Orcus, or D. Ceres? Your 6 seconds thinking time starts now. And the answer is D. Ceres or Keris. Ceres or Keris was discovered in 1801 within the asteroid belt and originally classified as an asteroid. It has a diameter about a quarter that of the diameter of our Moon. It was confirmed as a dwarf planet in 2006. Pluto was famously downgraded from planet to dwarf planet in 2006 by the International Astronomical Unit, the IAU. Orcus is a dwarf planet located in the Kuiper Belt. It has an estimated diameter of about 580 miles, about the same as Ceres. Eris is the most massive and second largest known dwarf planet in the solar system. It is a trans-Neptunian object in the scattered disk. It was discovered in 2005. Question 4. What is the process that occurs within our Sun that emits energy in the form of heat and light? Is it A. Nuclear fission, B. Convection, C. Conduction, or D. Nuclear fusion? Your 6 seconds thinking time starts now. And the answer is, of course, D. Nuclear fusion. Nuclear fusion is the combining or fusing of light atomic nuclei to form a heavier nucleus. This needs to take place under extremely high temperatures, over 10 million degrees centigrade. The incredible mass of the Sun and resultant pressure at its core allows it to achieve these temperatures. The resultant product of this fusing has a lower mass than the individual constituents, resulting in the release of energy, massive amounts of energy. Fusion creates 4 times more energy than nuclear fission, used in our own nuclear power plants, and nearly 4 million times more energy than burning oil or coal. Question 5. Which planet in our solar system is closest to our Sun? Is it A. Mars, B. Venus, C. Mercury, or D. Earth? Your 6 seconds thinking time starts now. And the answer is C. Mercury. A popular mnemonic to help remember the order of planets in our solar system is "My very educated mother just served us nachos," meaning Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Question 6. Venus is a similar size to Earth, but its spin is much slower than that of Earth. A solar day on Earth is equal to 1 day, approximately 24 hours. But how many Earth days are there in a Venusian solar day? Are there A. 37 days, B. 67 days, C. 97 days, or D. 117 days? Your 6 seconds thinking time starts now. And the answer is D. There are 117 Earth days in a Venusian solar day. A solar day is the time taken to complete a full revolution of the planet on its own axis. A solar year being the time taken to orbit the Sun and come back to the same point in the solar system. As Venus is closer to the Sun, its orbit is smaller than that of Earth, so that a Venusian solar year would take 225 Earth days, rather than approximately 365 days that we take. My inner geek is therefore in nirvana to realise that a Venusian year lasts only 1.92 Venusian days. Question 7. Mars has 2 natural satellites discovered by American astronomer Asaph Hall in 1877. One is Deimos. What is the other called? Is it A. Europa, B. Triton, C. Phobos, or D. Titan? Your 6 seconds thinking time starts now. And the answer is C. Phobos. Deimos and Phobos were brothers in Greek mythology, the sons of Ares and Aphrodite. They represent the fear and dread brought on by war, and are usually seen with their father, the god of war and courage. The Roman equivalent of Ares is, of course, Mars. Europa is one of 95 moons of Jupiter and one of the 4 Galilean moons, observed by Galileo Galilei in 1609-1610. Triton is one of Neptune's 16 moons and its largest. Discovered in 1846 by English astronomer William Lassell. Interestingly, Triton has a retrograde orbit. That is, it orbits in the opposite direction to Neptune's rotation. Titan is the largest of Saturn's 146 moons. It is the only known object in space other than Earth that stable bodies of liquid exist. Titan is larger than Mercury, but its mass is less than half that of the planet, mainly due to Mercury comprising iron and rock, whilst much of Titan is made of the less dense ice. Question 8. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, but how big is it compared to Earth? The equatorial diameter of the Earth is 12,756 kilometres, but what is the comparable measurement for Jupiter? Is it A. 49,244 kilometres, i.e. 3.8 times that of Earth, B. 51,118 kilometres, 4 times Earth, C. 120,536 kilometres, i.e. 9.4 times the equatorial diameter of Earth, or D. 142,984 kilometres, about 11.2 times that of Earth. Your 6 seconds thinking time starts now. And the answer is D, 142,984 kilometres, about 11.2 times that of Earth. Of the other gas and ice giants, Neptune has a diameter 3.8 times that of Earth's. The equatorial diameter of Uranus is just a little bit bigger, at 4 times that of Earth, while Saturn has a diameter 9.4 times that of Earth. For those that love a comparison, the diameter of the Sun is about 865,000 miles, or 1,392,000 kilometres, 109 times that of Earth, or just short of 10 times that of Jupiter. Question 9. Saturn's rings are perhaps its most distinctive feature, although other gas and ice giants have ring systems that are less visible. In 2022, an MIT team put forward a theory that the rings were only 100 million to 200 million years old, and were created by, amongst other ice rock debris, the breakup of a moon of Saturn, whose orbit was too close and was then torn apart by the gravitational pull of the gas giant. What did they name this moon? Was it A. Phaeton, B. Chrysalis, C. Theia, or D. Hyperion? Your 6 seconds thinking time starts now. And the answer is B. Chrysalis. Chrysalis is named after the pupa stage of a butterfly, the beautiful rings of Saturn emerging from the chrysalis. Phaeton is a hypothetical planet situated between Mars and Jupiter, whose destruction supposedly led to the formation of the asteroid belt, although many scientists dispute this hypothesis. Hyperion is a name given to Saturn's largest irregular-shaped moon. Its unusual shape, sponge-like appearance and erratic rotation has intrigued scientists since its discovery in 1848. More recently, it is a name given to another hypothetical planet, thought to have contributed to the Kuiper Belt formation. Again, many scientists disagree with this theory. Theia is a planet believed to have collided with Earth about 4.5 billion years ago, an event which created the Moon. Question 10. Neptune is the furthest planet from the Sun in our solar system, but how far is it? Is it A. 778 million kilometres, B. 1.43 billion kilometres, C. 2.88 billion kilometres, or D. 4.5 billion kilometres? Your 6 seconds thinking time starts now. And the answer is D. 4.5 billion kilometres away. Astronomers use the term astronomical unit, AU, to mean a fixed length of 149,597,870.7 metres, but is born out of the average distance the Earth is in relation to the Sun, and gives a helpful scale for scientists to explain distance in the universe. For example, Mars is 1.5 AU from the Sun, therefore it is 0.5 AU from Earth. Jupiter records 5.2 AU, i.e. it is 5.2 times further away from the Sun than we are. Saturn records an AU of 9.58, so it is almost the same distance away again as Jupiter is from the Sun. Uranus is 19.22 AU. Neptune is 6 times further away than Jupiter, and 30 times further away from the Sun than we are. Question 11. Which astronomer is credited with the discovery of Uranus? Is it A. Galileo Galilei, B. William Herschel, C. Edwin Hubble, or D. Johann Gottfried Galle or Galilei? Your 6 seconds thinking time starts now. And the answer is B. William Herschel in 1781. Frederick William Herschel, 1738 to 1822, was a Hanoverian who came to Britain in 1757, aged 19. He was the first president of the Royal Astronomical Society. His development of the telescope led to many more discoveries in the solar system, including, of course, Uranus in 1781. A replica of one of Herschel's telescopes can be found at William Herschel Museum in Bath. Galileo's drawings in 1612 and 1613 contain plotted points that match the position of Neptune on the specific dates. However, Galileo mistakes them for fixed stars and is therefore not credited with the discovery of Neptune. That honour is shared by three men who were all looking and sharing data in 1846. Urbain Le Verrier, French, had predicted Neptune's existence and position orbit just using mathematics, whilst John Couch Adams, British, and Gale, German, were the astronomers. Edwin Powell Hubble, 1889 to 1953, was an American astronomer. He came up with many theories and hypotheses, and through rigorous testing proved many theories correct, including Hubble's law, Hubble's luminosity law, and the Hubble-Reynolds law. He also came up with a classification scheme for galaxies known as the Hubble sequence, or more commonly, Hubble's tuning fork diagram. In 1990, the Space Telescope launched that year was named the Hubble Space Telescope in honour of Edwin Hubble. Question 12. Once a NASA probe has completed its mission to the outer planets, and assuming it has sufficient speed to break the Sun's gravitational pull, called escape velocity, the probe will leave the heliosphere and enter interstellar space. But which of these probes is now the farthest from Earth, being in excess of 24.2 billion kilometres away from us? Is it A. Pioneer 10, launched in March 1972, B. Pioneer 11, launched in April 1973, C. Voyager 1, launched in September 1977, or D. New Horizons, launched in January 2006? Your 6 seconds thinking time starts now. And the answer is C. Voyager 1, launched in September 1977. Voyager 1 was launched 16 days after its twin Voyager 2. The probe made flybys of Jupiter, Saturn and Titan, providing detailed images to NASA. It was then sent on to explore the interstellar medium, the space between the star systems in a galaxy. At 165 AU, it is the most distant human-made object from Earth. It may still be able to provide data back to Earth up to 2030. Pioneer 10's mission was the first flyby of Jupiter, something it achieved in late 1973. It was the first man-made object to achieve escape velocity and leave the solar system. Pioneer 11 was the first probe to encounter Saturn. It followed its elder brother, Pioneer 10, in reaching escape velocity, allowing it to leave the solar system. The New Horizons space probe was launched in 2006, with its primary mission being a flyby of Pluto. This it achieved in 2015. New Horizons then moved on to other Kuiper Belt objects. It is due to exit the Kuiper Belt in 2028 or 2029. Although Voyager was launched some 4 years after the Pioneer probes, it is travelling at a much higher speed. Its escape velocity at 16.9 km per second is significantly faster even than New Horizons, meaning it will continue to be the farthest man-made object in space. Question 13. Scientists recognise 5 distinct layers of atmosphere surrounding Earth. These layers help promote life on Earth. The layer we inhabit, known as the troposphere, extends for up to 10 miles above the surface. But in which layer does the collision of charged particles from space collide with air molecules, yielding the aurora borealis and aurora australis? Is it A. the stratosphere, B. the mesosphere, C. the thermosphere, or D. the exosphere? Your 6 seconds thinking time starts now. And the answer is C. the thermosphere. The stratosphere is the layer just above the troposphere. It contains the ozone layer, helpful in blocking UV rays. This is a 20-mile, 35-kilometre layer above the stratosphere. In this layer, temperatures reduce with altitude, reaching a temperature of minus 143 degrees centigrade, which is about minus 225 degrees Fahrenheit. Composed primarily of oxygen, nitrogen and trace amounts of other gases, it plays a crucial role in protecting the Earth from meteoroids. The exosphere is the outermost layer. Some scientists believe this layer to be really part of the interplanetary space rather than part of Earth's atmosphere. Question 14. Where is the highest point above the lunar datum on the Moon, the lunar datum being equivalent to sea level on Earth? Is it A. Mons Huygens, B. the Selenian Summit, C. Mons Mouton, or D. Mons Rook? Your 6 seconds thinking time starts now. And the answer is B. Selenian Summit. The Selenian Summit is nearly 20% taller than Everest. Although the Moon continues to be mapped and evaluated, nowhere else has so far surpassed this peak. As its average incline is only 3 degrees, it is not classified as a mountain. Mons Huygens is the tallest mountain in the Mont Apenninus range. It was created in the aftermath of the impact that created Mare Imbrium. It was, for many years, classified as the tallest mountain on the Moon. Mons Mouton is the Moon's tallest mountain that has been officially named. It was named on the 13th of May 2022, after the American mathematician Melba Roy Mouton. Prior to that, it had occasionally been referred to as Leibniz Beta. Mons Rook is a ring-shaped mountain range encircling the Mare Orientale. Question 15. Hitting the international press recently, no pun intended, has been news of the uprating of the potential threat from an asteroid. The threat has been increased to approximately 3.1%, a 1 in 32 chance, of the asteroid hitting the Earth. It is a relatively small asteroid, 40 to 50 metres in diameter, and has been dubbed the City Killer. But what is its scientific designation? Is it A. the Chicxulub Impactor, B. 2024 YR4, C. 2023 TL4, or D. Bennu 1999 RQ36? Your 6 seconds thinking time starts now. And the answer is B. 2024 YR4. The Torino Impact Hazard Scale has been used by the IAU since 1999. The scale ranges from 0 to 10 and seeks to categorise the impact likelihood and its potential damage, identified by the kinetic impact of the collision. 2024 YR4 peaked at 3 on the Torino Hazard Scale on the 18th of February 2025, but further observations ruled this out. However, scientists do believe there is a 4% chance that the asteroid may impact the Moon in 2032. The Chicxulub Impactor was the name given to the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs. The other two designations are true designations of asteroids, but they carry very little chance of hitting the Earth. Well, that's it. Thank you for playing this SYTYKA quiz. I hope you enjoyed it and found some of the answers, and indeed the explanations of the incorrect options, at least quite interesting. Don't forget to keep a note of your score and of course the quiz number. This is W4001. Well, this was very much a mixed bag of questions. Some very easy ones and some very, very difficult ones. Let me know how you did. This quiz has been rated 1 on the Tiresias scale. You may want to know, how am I doing with the SYTYKA quiz against others? Well, you can find out by following this simple process. It's also given in the description under this YouTube video. Number 1. Please subscribe to the channel. Number 2. In order to register your name, click on the register link in the description. You only have to do this once. Number 3. Register a unique name for yourself. Please, nothing rude or offensive to others. Number 4. Receive an email back confirming your quizzing name and allocating you a unique Tiresias Twins number. Number 5. Use your registered name and Tiresias number on the score input form in the description. You can also record the quiz completed and your score. As you complete more of the quizzes, you can see your average and ranking against others. The next science quiz will be W4002 on inventors and inventions. Hit the notification bell to be alerted as soon as it's posted.